Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Justin from Stand and Bang. For today's video, I'm gonna be making my prediction and breakdown of the main event that's gonna go down tomorrow: Junior Dos Santos versus Francis Ngannou. Oh, it's a crazy fight, bruh. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to jinx it, but like, I don't see this one going to a judge at all. So I'm just going to sleep. And it's not too good of a card. It's alright of a card. Like, there's Roosevelt Roberts on this card, Paul Craig, Joseph Benavidez, but besides that, it's not like too stacked for a fight night. But it's cool. It was supposed to be the Robbie Lawler and Tyron Woodley rematch, but I think Woodley put out, so to cancel that and move this fight to this card. And this fight was actually supposed to happen last year on some card, I forgot, but remember it was scheduled and then it was canceled. But we're about to see it, and it's crazy. So let's start off with Junior Dos Santos. As of right now, recently, man, like he was on a good run before he fought Stipe Miocic for the title. That's why he got the title shot. And after he lost, I was like, man, that's probably it for Dos Santos. But then he went. I think he's like 3 for 3 or something like that. He beat Blagoy Ivanov, then he beat Derek Lewis, and then he beat Bam Bam Tai Tuivasa, which was super impressive. Like the last two were really impressive, Derek Lewis and Bam Bam, and he finished both those fights. And it was especially that Tai Tuivasa fight, because Tai was an up and coming prospect that was just a killer. So to take that guy's O away and do it the way he did it was super impressive. And if he could beat Ngannou this weekend, I could see him getting a title shot. So what does Dos Santos have that's on his side? He's got some of the fastest hands in the heavyweight division. He has that big right hand, and he likes to get funky with it with the spinning back kicks to the head and body. So he has some of the fastest hands. He's gonna need a lay that big overhand right on Francis Ngannou if he wants to get the win. And one thing that JDS needs to not do is keep his back against the cage. He does that a lot in his fights, where he gets pressure against the cage and kind of frees up a little bit and just gets gun shy and he gets tagged. And we've seen how much Ngannou pressures his opponents, and if he pressures JDS like that, it only takes one to put him out. So JDS needs to keep his back off the cage. Maybe surprise Ngannou with a takedown and be first and let the hands go. Use his speed advantage. Now let's go with Francis Ngannou. Obviously the hardest hitting fighter in the UFC. No cap, like no comparison. He's the hardest hitting fighter. He just needs to land one punch on JDS, and I think JDS is going to sleep. He's been through too many wars, and we even seen Ngannou doesn't really get hit, but when he did against Stipe, he took those big shots really well and walked through him. So Ngannou's got a chin, and I think if Ngannou lands on JDS's chin, it's going to be night. So Ngannou, to win this fight, he just needs to use his brutal power, be first, and pressure JDS against the cage. And one thing that JDS does when he gets pressured against the cage, he likes to like turn his back a little bit and like kind of duck his head and not run necessarily. Like Alistair Overeem will run, like full on run. Like Stipe doesn't. I mean, not Stipe. JDS doesn't run, but he will turn his back and kind of like try to like speed walk to get out of the way. And if he does that against Ngannou against the cage, I can see one of those big uppercuts landing and knocking JDS into the moon. So for Ngannou, pressure JDS against the cage. For JDS, keep his back off the cage if he wants to win. And that leads me to my prediction. It's a hard one to predict, but I'm going to go with Francis Ngannou by first round knockout. Either fighter has the power to put each other out, but I think with JDS's tendency to like always be pressured against the cage and get tentative, I think with Ngannou's crazy pressure and brutal power, it's gonna be a tough night for JDS. But they both got the power to put each other to sleep, so it's super intriguing. Can't wait to watch it. I'll probably make a video after the fight laying my reaction and letting you guys know how it went down. Let me know in the comments who you guys think is gonna win. Super intriguing matchup. Two of the hardest hitting heavyweights going at it tomorrow. Should be crazy. Somebody's going to sleep for sure. That's it for this breakdown video. Thanks for watching to the end. You're a real one. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Until the next video. Later. Peace.